We are at SC25 at the CoolIT booth. Encourage everyone to come out here and take a look at all the various products we've got out here to show you and show you how to do liquid cooling. CoolIT has been in the liquid cooling space for almost 25 years now. We were one of the original pioneers. We originally started in the desktop and gaming computer systems. And then about 10-15 years ago, we started going into the data center space as well. So we provide all solutions that touch liquid cooling, again, starting all the way from the server all the way out to the cooling distribution units.
We support everything from our OEMs manufacturing their IT hardware to include direct cooling solutions, all the way through to the manifolds that connect to the infrastructure side and the data center side. And we also produce things like cooling distribution units, our CDUs, our technology cooling systems that sit over top of those. So everything from end to end, from inside the chip through to the ecosystem, through to the data center, is something that CoolIT provides products and services for.
AI workloads currently are driving incredible demand for thermal power dissipation. You have to think of it at various different levels. So starting at the chip level, a lot of these processors are delivering extremely high heat flux. So you've got to be able to manage that heat flux. When you also look at overall at the server level, processors used to be probably about 250, 300 watts in the early days of liquid cooling. Now we're starting to see those move all the way up to 1.2, 1.3 kilowatts per processor and about 6 to 10 kilowatts at a server level. Then you work that way all the way up to the rack level as well, where some of the liquid cooling systems were operating in 20 kilowatt racks, and now we're seeing upwards of 120 kilowatts. So it is a massive challenge for the entire industry, and as far as how we're tackling it, we are focusing on the chip level cooling first and working our way out to the data center infrastructure and the cooling distribution units.
We've got lots of examples of customers benefiting from direct liquid cooling. Some practical examples that come to mind. So for example, we did have a major cloud service provider, a hyperscaler, that needed a solution specifically for their CDU and their CDU design, which was intended to deploy across all of their data centers. So this was a new design for us, and we were able to basically spin up from concept and ideation all the way through to design and manufacturing and MP. In the span of about 7 months, we created a custom solution for this particular hyperscaler, and we now at this point actually have a fully dedicated manufacturing line working with this customer to continue the deployment of this throughout 2026 and 2027 as well. So we're excited to participate in those. Some other examples that we've also seen too, even more novel designs with some of our customers, for example, and one that you might be familiar with is actually at the Paris Olympics, we had a customer who was exhausting their heat to warm the Olympic swimming pool. So all of the Olympic swimming that was done at the Paris Olympics was done from CoolIT exhausted heat systems.
Right now what we're seeing across the industry is massive adoption for liquid cooling. You go back a few years ago and it was maybe a very small percentage of systems that actually required liquid cooling. So a lot of the focus right now is how do we scale up liquid cooling inside the industry and do it responsibly. We're focusing on things like density. How do you shrink down the size of the racks and still be able to manage all that heat that's coming off the servers and chips? We're also looking at efficiency and thermal performance, driving the entire system to be efficient as possible and making sure those costs of operating those systems are manageable. And lastly is really focused around reliability. We know a lot of folks are nervous about bringing liquid inside the data center. We've been doing it for a long time. We know how to do it safely, but that is the challenge for the industry, is to making sure you're working with the right partners, delivering very robust solutions, and making sure that when they are delivered, they're going to operate for the life of the product and do so very reliably.
With our long experience in the supercomputing and high-performance computing space, we've actually participated with some of the top supercomputers in the world. In fact, our hardware has at points in time been in as many as 7 of the top 10 top supercomputing clusters in the world. I'm not sure what the latest is today because the list was just released yesterday, but we're definitely still in the majority of those top 10 computers.
So if you come down to our booth today, you'll see the various products we've brought together. Again, we're really focused around engineering and innovation. The products you see on the floor We take a system level approach to it. So everything we bring here, we know will meet the demands both for today and for tomorrow. A few products I'd like to highlight. We've got, firstly, for our brownfield installations where data centers don't have access to facility water. We've got our AHX 180, which is a liquid to air coolant distribution unit that can be used for systems that do require liquid cooling but don't have access to facility water. We also have our flagship product, which is our CHX2000. It's a 2 megawatt system that delivers the highest performance. It is an extremely compact footprint, so it's only a 750 millimeter wide system. We know there are a lot of products out on the floor right now, but this is by far the densest and highest capacity system that you're going to find here, and we're really proud to bring that to the show. Also, as you look at our CDUs, you're seeing some of the other services we provide, so we're also able to do all the plumbing, the manifolding through our service groups that we provide to our data center operators and partners. And then finally, where we started originally was at the chip level. So we've got various cold plates, solutions for that you can come and see, including some of the reference design cold plates that were brought to the show that we're able to deliver to the market for that server level cooling. One more thing I'd point out is that for some of our partners and customers in the ecosystem, we've also got some private viewings for certain products that we've brought together, including our 4 kilowatt cold plate that's a prototype. Again, this shows the innovation we're bringing into the market and how we're going to advance the state of the art for the industry, not just for now, but for the next 5 to 10 years.
We actually participate and we have services in about 80 countries around the world through our direct staff as well as our approved service provider system. So lots of coverage and able to support our customers there. One of the other things that I think also allows us to participate well in the space is the fact that we participate early on with all of the major silicon manufacturers, from NVIDIA, AMD, custom silicon manufacturers as well, and we work to create solutions to understand their systems and to allow our customers to grow and scale with their products enabled by CoolIT solutions.
We're obviously excited for the wave of demand for liquid cooling itself, but also looking at the compute side. Traditionally, Supercomputing HPC has been focused on very niche applications. And what we're seeing, although we're not the experts in this space, is what AI can actually do to advance technology, solve issues that the entire world is facing. And we're just proud to be a partner in that ecosystem, to be able to deliver those systems to do what they can do. And so, yeah, just really excited about that and happy to be part of that journey.
If I could leave you with one thing, I would say it's the fact that experience and expertise matters when it comes to direct liquid cooling. The same way you wouldn't hire someone to build your house who's never built a house before. In the data center space, CoolIT represents that trusted partner that's worked deploying hundreds of clusters around the world, deploying multiple gigawatts in some of the largest data centers, both in the United States as well as other parts around the globe in EMEA and Asia. And you want to partner up with someone who understands that whole ecosystem, who didn't just come in and works on one component of this. We support the end-to-end infrastructure right from inside the rack all the way through to the data hall and everything in between. And I think that expertise matters for something, and that's part of why our customers come back to us again and again.